What's up, my people? How on a day waiting they happen, waiting this up, guys. So this news is currently trending on social media, especially Twitter, and the reports, of course, was put out there by Lover. Now, Lover didn't mention Banky W's name, didn't mention Niyola's name, didn't mention Adesua, Banky W's wife. Immediately after the post surfaced on social media, people or Lover's fans just started connecting the dots. Banky W's name was constantly mentioned in the comment section. Banky W, Niyola, they said Niyola is the side chick. So definitely Lover is talking about Banky W. So they're saying that Banky W cheated on Adesua with Niyola. It is crazy, my people. I think because of the way or how Lover constructed the whole thing, the whole post. They said a musician turned politician had his heart broken by a woman he loved. Continued by saying that he subsequently found comfort in the arms of another woman who became his best friend. However, the politician did not pursue a relationship with the best friend due to her wild nature. Instead, he married a fine, innocent girl. So you can see they're trying to connect it. Okay, the fine, innocent lady is Adesua and maybe Niyola, because Niyola and Banky W have worked together. And again, Niyola was signed onto Banky W's record label, and they did a lot of things together professionally. Now, Lover continued by saying that, oh, this innocent lady is well regarded by many Nigerians. However, it is alleged that the politician continues to have an affair with his best friend who resides in the United States. Niyola Niyola reside in the United States, and he said they remained unmarried. Now, Lover claimed that the best friend has terminated 2 pregnancies for the politician in the past. Now, the report suggests that she's currently pregnant again and is considering publicly revealing their affair. And trust me, this is big on social media. A lot of people, are currently talking about this. I'm going to read some comments so that you guys know that this is big deal. And I'm hoping, knowing Banky W, because Banky W is a politician, I don't think Banky W will allow this slide. And it might, depends on who is advising him though. At this point, I don't even know the best advice for him. Maybe he should react and just post something or address the issue. That, look, I don't know what you guys are talking about, or just keep mute. You can see here, somebody says, this gist suppose don't come out since, but they cover them that year. I guess it's time for them to cast the side hen. Na person way I know very well, a relative. Okay, wait. As usual, Nigerians doing their thing. They went to Niyola's page and called her out. Somebody here says, please Niyola, no scatter this marriage, I beg. And you can see under that, you can see, is it this Niyola? Because me, I just did search IG for the Niyola new. I want to be sure before I start to the throw bottle. Another person here said, no be she, they scatter am now brother. By okay, there's no certainty in the whole thing. In fact, these guys' names weren't mentioned. Let us read another comment here that says, was Tubaba right? Okay. When he said a man can love you to hell and back and still cheat. Is Banky W giving validity to Tubaba? Another person here says posted Banky W's video in church. He said, is Lover sure about this gist? This pastor Banky W cheated on Adesua.
You guys are my family, so I'll be honest with you. PB and I spoke about today's service weeks ago. This was to be our Thanksgiving service. You understand? After the election is over and we come and we're celebrating and we're thanking God, and I was just going to give a short charge to say, see what the Lord has done. Are you with me? And then, we use that to build up your faith and give God some much due and necessary praise. And then we finish the service and I go to Abuja and start looking for apartments and office space and things of that nature. And God said, so is it only faith when you win? Because the truth is, your faith in God does not stop you from hurting, but it helps you heal and it helps you deal.
What Banky W did is not something strange. All men should be allowed to cheat. It's our nature. I can't say the same for ladies. Another person, I've always suspected that Banky W is a bitter man. They are here to advocate the polygamous side of men. What surprises me most in all of this are those saying, if Banky W and Adesua can break up, I would never believe in love anymore. Like your parents didn't break up, but you are using another couple on the internet to judge your love life. Nonsense. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Blessing Oko or Blessing CEO. You know, in a recent interview that just surfaced on social media, Blessing CEO said that without side chicks, a lot of marriages will be broken today because a lot of married women can't satisfy their husband.
Speaking of facts, side chicks and marriages. Apparently, side chicks are essential to marriages. Talk about it.
Yes, we all know that side chicks, without side chicks, a lot of marriages will be broken today. That is one reality that we will face.
Okay.
Because a lot of these married women cannot satisfy their husband. It might not even be sexually. Men are adventurous in nature. That sometimes a woman is pregnant, lots of things are happening to her, she's not in the mood, she's busy, and the man is out there. The side chick does the work. If there is no side chick to play that role, men will walk away. So the side chicks are just that dessert. They satisfy themselves and come back. A lot of marriages these days is not married. I call it cohabitation. So they come back to cohabit. All they do is wake up in the morning, eat, sleep, go to work every day. Most people are not married. So the side chicks are playing major roles, whether we like it or not, because they are younger, they are energetic, they have time. But as a wife and as a mother, by the time you finish doing school run, coming back home to cook, doing other stuff, you would have been exhausted. So you might not have that energy to satisfy or be adventurous as those small girls that don't have work. By the time they become married women too, they wouldn't even have such energy because they'll be much responsible.
Moving on to the next one. This one too is about a relationship, cheating, marriage, breakup. So this lady, Maria, former Big Brother Naija housemate, has been spotted with the husband of Cubana Chief Priest's sister. Right? I use Cubana Chief Priest because it's quite popular. So Maria is the quote side end, unquote. People suspect the man is probably the father of the child in Maria's womb. So what happened then was that while this guy was still married to that lady, Maria was cheating with him, and that caused the breakup. So the lady left Dubai to Abuja with kids. He's got kids already. Now Maria, I've posted pictures and videos with this guy. I think she defended herself back then, said that this guy wasn't with the woman at the time they were dating, that she didn't cheat with this guy. So this news was huge on social media. This lady went on a long rant on social media and stuff, and now she's pregnant. Remember, they already said that she broke, that man's relationship with his kids and his now ex-wife. I don't know if they finalized the divorce or something. Anyways, the reason why I'm saying this is so you understand where this is coming from. After she flaunted her pregnancy on social media, somebody said here that baby will never come out safe. Even if it does, it will be curse or something. You can't make someone feel hurt and you will be happy. Either you will die on delivery room or the baby die. Wow. And she replied, I don't know who hurt you, but I pray that God heals your disturbed soul. I pray that someday you can love yourself, cause I am sure God loves you the most. But I put this to you. It is written, my baby and I will forever be safe and blessed. I forgive you for your words because you know no better. Nothing and I Repeat, nothing will happen to me. I feel like, I mean, she shouldn't be surprised because there was already reports about her snatching someone else's husband. So you flaunting your baby bump without marriage makes people just assume that is probably that man, and that's why she couldn't share picture of the man that impregnated her on social media. Moving on to the next one. This one too is quite interesting. So Iniedo, the veteran actress, recently expressed her regrets over her past marriage, stating that she was forced into it. These days people, especially ladies, get into marriage just because they feel like my mates are getting married, or the family, or my mom is asking me to get married, so I just want to do it. So she said, yeah, she feel like she was forced into it. Eniedu actually married Philip, an American-based businessman, on November 29, 2008. But the marriage lasted, 5 years. In an interview with Chude, Iniedu admitted that her marriage was a wrong decision and that she would not repeat it unless the right person comes along. She also even revealed that she had chosen surrogacy to have a child due to experiencing multiple miscarriages. So the baby with her now is a product of surrogacy. It's still a child, it's still her egg. It's just that another guy, because you need sperm to make it happen, but was used. And I don't think, most of the time we don't even know the person, as long as they have good genes, and I know that they will go through certain information about that person before they decide to go ahead and choose the guy. Iniedu opted for surrogacy because she wanted a child for herself, regardless of having a husband, and wanted the child to be biologically her own. Let us watch this interview she did with Chude.
I've owned a bakery, I've owned a restaurant, a hotel, a lounge.
Iniedu had a lot to get off her chest, First and foremost, I love the way that she announced her motherhood and surrogacy. And I had to ask her, she did it like a boss. Why did she have to go the surrogacy route? Why did she do the announcement in that way?
I chose the surrogate because, I had a couple of miscarriages, and I just got tired of trying, and I didn't want to try. I don't have a husband, so I'm like, I want a child for myself, whether I have a husband or not. So what other option could I have? And I wanted it to be my child, my egg. Yeah. So thankfully, my eggs are good.
Yeah.
So I did that.
Yeah. How, pressure from family made her marry, and that she regrets it. Did you regret the decision the first time? And would you do it again?
To get married?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
You regretted it?
Yeah.
Right. Why did you regret it?
Because it just wasn't the right move to make.
Right, yeah. So would you do it again?
If the right person comes.
So again, you would do it at your own time if it...
At my own time, if the right person comes. If it doesn't come, I'm good.
Let me quickly read this. Somebody shared this on social media. A lady is having her wedding today. The guy who did their pre-wedding photo shoot and covering their wedding is her ex. The husband-to-be, he's dropped her friends talking about it. Now he is asking her the reason for choosing her ex out of the numerous photographers available, and if there is something she's hiding. Now on top that matter, we dey like this. Okay, update. She said she just wants to pepper the ex and make him feel some kind of way. She's still in love with the ex. Just like how a friend of mine said he met this girl, he really loved this girl, and while they were talking, the girl told him that, she would like to travel abroad or relocate abroad with her new man. And he was so curious, and he asked, like, what do you mean? Like, you would like to travel abroad with your new man? And she said, so that she can stay away or far away from her ex. And it was like, that is the reason why you want to relocate with me abroad. What if we're stuck in Nigeria? What's going to happen? Yeah, I think some people need to heal before they get into another relationship. Okay, guys, this is an update about Trinity Guy. the guy that usually do like those crazy unnecessary pranks. Here we have Lagos CSP Olumuyiwa, who gave an update about him because I think he's currently in the police custody in Oyo State. They said he will surely be charged to court on Monday. We have received several complaints against him, and many groups, NGOs, and CLOs are interested in the case. My own problem is that his apology. That is his apology video. Like, I don't even know what to call that video. Come online, didn't apologize, didn't say I'm sorry. Didn't even, it was very obvious. You owe people an apology. Maybe his advisors told him that you don't have to say you're sorry because you're admitting. No, we can see the evidence, because I understand that's what he's trying to do, but we can see it online. This is a child that you were talking to. This, no matter how dumb the person is, anybody that watches that video will know that it's inappropriate. So obviously you've offended, a lot of people, even that child, the child's parents, everybody. You need to apologize and also face the law. Now, that's just too serious. Talking to a kid about your private part. Well, they said that there is no sentiment in law. Others should be able to learn from these actions and inactions. Many have reached out to me on this case, but I have made it known that it is not a personal thing. It is the provision of the law, decency, and morals. But saying that a lot of people have reached out to him, like groups, NGOs, about this particular guy. Wow. That's all I can say. Okay, guys, moving on to the next one. Here is Kwam1, that's the musician. Here's the mom. This woman right here is 102 years old, and she looks so clean. If they say person age well, that woman actually aged well.
Bàbá tèmi ìyẹn ṣe tó wá ìjọba yẹn ń gbọ́dọ̀ wá ní pé ọmọ aya tí èmi máa tí ìyá mi máa bímọ wá bí mi sí àsìkò tí bàbá wà lórí ọba. Bàbá di ọba.
Okay, guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Guys, like this video, subscribe. Until we see you next time, peace.